Hey Gemini, it is Naj, your Tarot Snob. I'm here with your weekly tarot scope for the week of August 3rd, 2020. I feel like I was just saying it was Gemini season. I just feel like the year is just flying by. Gemini, this reading is a love reading, okay? It's going to be for those of you that have got a special somebody on your mind. Your husband, wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. If you're in a love triangle, this is going to be the one that you love more. This is the reading about the person that you have a crush on, maybe your ex, your neighbor, your work boo, whoever it is. This reading is going to be about that person, okay? Make sure that you are subscribing to the channel and like the video. That helps other Geminis like yourself get a hold of me. I mean, like the video if you really like the video, not just because I said it. If you don't like it, then don't like it. I get it, okay? No fake likes. If you like the video, that will help me out. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, if you are new to my channel, thank you and welcome. I do my shuffling off of camera because it takes me so long to shuffle because I gotta make sure the energy is right. But I like to let a few just kind of fall out. What in the world? Did you see that? Can you guys see what I'm seeing? That's probably never happened to me in the 20 years that I have been reading tarot cards, that cards fall out and just kind of, look at that. Can you see that? There you go. You can kind of see. That's weird. I'm going to leave that like that. We'll let that fall as they fall, but okay. All right, so Gemini, some very interesting, stern energy this week. That is so funny. I'm going to really leave that there. I'm not going to pick it up, but I'm interested in seeing what's in that card. Actually, I feel like maybe I should stop and we'll take those. But I feel like maybe I'm just supposed to lead with this card. I can't believe how they're just kind of just standing there. That's so crazy. Let's go ahead and let's start with these cards right here. This is going to be for my Geminis, okay? Definitely some king energy going on here. Definitely some new friendships. Let's get right into it. So this is the power right here. These are the three cards that I got for you guys that kind of like popped out. It was like stern, where it was not moving, okay? First card I'm seeing is friendship. I think that you and this person that you're seeing, the guys are saying that you need to work on your friendship with this person first. Do not move so fast, okay? So this is going to be right now, I'm talking to those of you that have got somebody new on your mind or somebody that you may not be in a relationship with quite yet. You're heading there, okay? You are headed in the right direction. Even though sometimes you feel like giving up on this person and you're feeling like they don't get it or they're not seeing your advances, that's okay. They'll come around, all right? They're going to come around. They're going to start realizing that you're into them, realize that you're hitting on them. They'll start noticing your advances, and this is what's going to develop. I think that there is a friendship between you and this person coming, okay? If you are someone who is already in a relationship, you just want to know what's going on with you and this person, I think that you guys, I know that you spend a lot of time thinking about what you want from this person and what's next, and you're anticipating what's going to happen, where this relationship is going. Let's see here. Remember earlier I said love triangle? That's so funny because I rarely say that at the beginning of my videos, but love triangle stuck out to me some reason when I was doing this video. Gemini, some of you are in a love triangle right now. A lot of you are seeing two people. Now, usually this is the person that you're seeing that's dating two people. And in this case, I think there's definitely a lot of you who are here because your lover is seeing somebody else. But I'm getting heavy energy on somebody that's right now in a love triangle. That's crazy. I feel like there's some sudden love triangle that you were in, that you're now in. Yet some of you are trying to choose between one person and another. The other one's older. The other one is younger. One of them is smarter than the other one. One is wiser. One talks to your soul. The other one talks to your body. Like, I feel like they're so different, and that's why you're trying to choose between them. Picture that, having one talk to your soul and one talk to your body. Like, who do you choose? Man, okay. But that's for some of you. Talk to me in the comments if that's you, if that's your story. If you're right now in a love triangle, you're trying to think of which one you should kind of sway towards, okay? But for the most part, Gemini, I think that your relationship is on the upswing. The person that you're seeing, that you're wondering about, I think that things will start to get better. If there was a stank point in the relationship, I think that you guys are going to overcome that. If you're somebody who, like I said, if it's new, I think you and this person are headed in the right direction. I definitely see that here. But I feel like before there was some conflict with you and this person, I feel like things were kind of stank for a while. But I don't know. I just feel like that period is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? Like that cycle's ending. I'll see if I get the world because the world always represents cycles ending. But I just feel like the stank part between you and this person is not going to happen for too much longer. Like I feel like there will be some things that change. You know, I'm getting a strong force, like it's like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to argue. I don't want this energy anymore. I don't want this arguing. I don't want this rushed feeling. I don't want this back and forth. So you're about to try and make a major change to make the relationship work out to what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's going to be a sudden change of energy between you and that person as well. So I will see if I get the Wheel of Fortune as well. But something's going to change between you and this person. It's not going to be as stank as it's been. This is the first card I pulled. I'm seeing friendship. I'm seeing you and this person become friends. And again, do not rush into a relationship with this person. If you're somebody that's dating somebody new, the guides are saying hold off and be their friend first and get to know them before you try to be their lover. I think that's very important for some of you who are, you know, just got your boo number and already you're like, what are we? And you've been dating 3 days and then you're like, what are we? Like, give it a chance first. Be their friend first. You know, date your friend first before you start dating, you know, your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or whatever. Okay. So let's see what they're thinking right now. Let's move this out the way. I can't believe where those cards fell. Let's see what they're thinking. What's on their mind? You know, how are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about the relationship? Okay. This is going to be, we don't want that. That's at the bottom. Don't worry about that. If that needs to come to the top, it'll make its way to the top. But I don't think that that's their energy right now. See how they're feeling about you. All right, let a few slip out. It's kind of like to let a few slip out. This is going to be my Gemini lover. How my Gemini lovers feel. We will take those, okay? All right, so this is how they're feeling about you right now. So I see some frustrations here. I think that they're a little bit frustrated about something. What did you do? And I read a few people here, so the energy is kind of different, but what did you do recently that has them frustrated? You know what I'm saying? They don't want to walk away. They're going to work on a relationship. They're not going anywhere. They love you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you've irritated them or you frustrated them in some kind of way. What is it that you're doing? They better not know about that love triangle. You know, I feel like this usually happens when you have to face your worst fear, when something is over, when you've gotten some devastating news. I feel like that I'm probably pulling the person who's suspicious about this love triangle that I keep picking up this week. I don't know why I'm getting heavy, you know, third party energy this week, but I feel like between you or them, there's something going on that's hurting them or hurting you. And I just don't. This is a whole love triangle thing. I'm going to have to separate that because I don't want to read about this because I feel like that's isolated. I feel like there's only a few of you dealing with this situation, but it just keeps coming through. Let me see here. Actually, let me... Just so you know, my love triangle people, the way your person feels, they feel sad and regret that you're doing this to them, or if they're doing that to you, they feel sad and regretful about that. But I'm going to change the energy here because I'm trying to get what my Gemini lover is feeling, the ones who are in the happy place right now. What is my Gemini lover feeling? Oh, we'll take that one. Gemini lover. You see that one? You see what that is? Uh-oh, Gemini. Oh. Raggedy, we'll take that one. And let's do one more. Gemini lover. Okay, how are they feeling? Let's do one more. Let's take one more. Gemini lovers, how are they feeling? All right, so I've got a few more here. So we'll go ahead and keep this one. This one was the sun. I had already pulled that one. So I got this one too. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I got the death card. So I have the death card with the sun, and I also have judgment, okay? So this is good energy. Don't be scared. I feel like this person wants something new with you, and this person is welcoming something new. I think that this person possibly just ended something that they had been dealing with. So they're ending a past relationship, or they're ending a cycle in their life. I told you about cycles ended. Or like I said, some of you have ended a stank period with this person as well. So they're feeling the ending of that as well. And they're ready to move forward in the relationship. Whatever it is, this isn't bad. This is a beginning for me, I should say. This is an ending of a bad cycle and a beginning of a new. So this is how they're feeling right now. They want something new with you. You know, I've got the star. They're trying to plant some new seeds with you. They're trying to grow with you. They're ready. They're open to being in a relationship with you. Or if you're already in a relationship, they're open to growing together, I should say. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like there's anything bad this week between you and the person, Gemini. They've had their aha moment. they've had their epiphany and they're ready to just kind of make the relationship work. They're done. You know, they're done with all the fighting. They just want things to work out for the better, and they're wanting to give you what it is that you deserve in a relationship. And I think that you'll start to see this after a while. Okay, let's see what's next. Let's see what's next in this relationship. And this means what's going to happen between you and this person next week, you know, the week after next. It doesn't mean what's forever. It just means what's literally next. Like, this is what's going to happen if you call them tomorrow or next week or whatever. We'll take that one. We'll take that one, and let's do one more. That's weird. All right. I'm getting cross energy here, okay? For some of you in your love triangle, this is what's next, okay? It's going to be a rough week. They're going to be sad. You're going to be sad. People will be in their feelings. Tears will be shed. That's what's next for my love triangle people right now, okay? Will you make a decision? Let me kind of pull some separate cards. Oh, I said will you make a decision, and look what I got. So that means no, you're not making a decision. You're still going to be dipping. You know, you're still going to be dipping in between pots, you know, seeing multiple people. No judgment. I'm just here to tell the future. Just here to tell you what's happening, okay? Now, this is for my folks that are actually having a good relationship with their person. This is what I see that's next. This is what I see that's next. This is what I see that's next. So I see, excuse me, I see movement here. I see you and this person moving forward. I told you in the beginning that this isn't, you know, this is a good vibe week for you and the person that you're seeing. But for the most part, I feel like there's somebody new here. Like, I don't feel like this week I was talking to the person who's been in a relationship for a long time. I feel like I was talking to somebody who's just starting something off with someone, you know, and I feel like it could go here. This card usually represents marriage. This one represents kids. I'm not saying that this is what's next for you and this person this week or next week. You're not going to be married with kids, but I can tell you that this shows you're moving in the right direction. Okay, I'm also getting the vibe that maybe you might meet some family soon. You know, it's still new, but I feel like you might end up meeting their family very soon, or they're already talking to their family about you. I'm just getting like a really good family vibe right now. So I think that's what's going to be next. For the most part, I feel like it's good. I feel like it's going to be a good next week and a good week after, possibly a very good August between you and this potential boo, or this new boo, or this boo that you've been on and off with, or this boo that you have not been on and off with, that you're probably been dating for years or married to, but you guys have had a bad cycle, and now things are starting to come around. Yeah, so you guys are going to be okay. I don't see anything here that's showing me that you guys are breaking up anytime soon. Okay, Gemini, I hope that made sense to you. Thank you so much. Remember to follow me on Instagram. I do free readings every Friday in my story. Gypsy_hustle is how you can find me over there. And then also tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you can book a reading with me. I'll send you my rates, and I will also send you the time that I have available. Okay? I'll put the links in the description as well. Again, subscribe to the channel. That helps me out so much. And also like the video. Helps me out even more. Thank you guys so much. And if you like this video, say girl hi. If you did not, it's all good. Say girl bye.